Hey, VC, Jeff here. Start of a wonderful week when you get good mail in the mail. So, anyway, I got a couple things to show, and one of them is VCLT, which I honestly was not expecting in the mail today. I figured I'd be doing a video about the other thing I'm going to show, but then this showed up. Now, it's VCLT from Marty over at Puddleglum's music collection, and I knew that he was sending this. He got it a while back. He said, I'm going to get around to sending it one day. And so here it is. So again, I knew this was coming, but did not know an exact day or hour. But I knew the general idea. And so here it is. And let's get into this. I went ahead and scored it. Like I say, I know he had mentioned, he had asked me about it. And it's kind of... so, I mean, Marty, you didn't have to do this. I really appreciate it. But on one hand, on the other hand, it's it's aggravating. Because here's the thing. These are reissues from the limited run vinyl collection. I show those all the time. And there's a lot of those that are coming out. And, you know, you kind of got to make a decision what you can afford and what you can't. And I kind of passed on these because I have original copies of the releases. Not that I didn't want to one day circle back to these, but... And then the closer they got to coming out, the more wonderful they looked. And then I started seeing videos about people showing them and the beauty of them. And I'm just starting to feel really bad because I'm like, I just wish I had the money to go ahead and buy them. Well, now he sent me one of them, which is going to probably feed that desire even more, which is going to make me scrounge around and trying to find a way to get the other two. Because they really are beautiful reissues and they're wonderful albums. So what I've got here is a Resurrection Band reissue of Mommy Don't Love Daddy Anymore. Includes a 24 by 24 poster, gatefold design. So yes, he had asked me of the three albums, which, or maybe he only asked me the two, which is your favorite? And I, you know, this era of Resurrection Band, Res Band or whatever, they're all good, but I had to kind of, you know, I looked at it and I said, okay, well, of all the, you know, looking at all the songs I like from each one, I kind of lean towards this. It's kind of one of my go-to ones from these days. So yeah, let's get into it. Resurrection Band, of course, is a Illinois-based Christian rock band that started in the early 70s, and they had a whole ministry up there and taking care of people, Jesus People USA. And Marty knew these people because Marty grew up in this in the Jesus People movement, and so he's, you know, knew these people from that area because he's from the general area. And I have, so like I said, we see these online, we see the samples of what it's going to look like and all of that, and you kind of like, yeah, that looks really good. I'm going to wait a little bit. Then Greg over at Girder got him in, and he started showing him. I watched the video, and I'm just like, oh. You start drooling. I'm like, oh, but I just can't at this point because there's so many other things that they're releasing that I'm invested my money in, and it's been kind of rough recently. So, thank you, Marty, for at least getting me started on one. At least this will make it easier to try to get the other two. So, this is a gatefold. They've really just done great justice with the artwork. Things have been upgraded. It's not just a simple, hey, let's scan the cover and put it out. A lot of love has went into these. And Greg was showing in the comparison the different things that they did to the covers. They've rearranged things, they've made things bigger, they've made it pop, they've added some color, they've added new images. Each one of the reissues come with a 24 by 24 poster, which has become kind of the thing that Girder has been doing for a lot of things. Just wonderful, top notch. And this is, oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's the color one, okay. There are multiple ones. There's actually a splatter, there's a color, and then there's black. And so we've got like this beautiful purple. You can see it kind of goes with the whole... See, I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking it kind of goes with the whole color scheme. Anyway, Stark Spare, Elevator Music, Alienated. These are just the opening tracks that just immediately caught my attention. Now, oh, I'm going to be putting this on today for sure. Great album. Marty, thank you so much. That is just, it's totally whatever. It is what it is. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to be scrounging to try to definitely get the other two, because they are limited run. I mean, I don't know the exact amount, but you know, I do want to make sure I get the other two at some point. So again, thank you. If you're not subscribed to Marty over at Puddleglum's music, go link that. I'll put a link below for him and you can go check that out. Now, this other that I got, first I'm going to go back and tell the story of, if you remember from a couple videos ago, I received this, it's a tribute album to Motorhead. And it's from, when I bought it on the Kickstarter, I bought it blind. I just thought, hey, Motorhead tribute, sure, why not? I didn't understand who it was from, what it was going on, but it's from a record label called The Company out of Kansas City. And it's thecompanykc.com. And they used their artists from their, label, and they went in and recorded a bunch of tributes. And I just thought this album was phenomenal. They did a great job. Then I come to find out, as you listen to it, you're like, wow, it's got a real Doom feel at times. A lot of the bands on the Company label are from, a Doom aspect. And so I just thought, Motorhead's cool as it is, but when you add a little Doom to it, especially when you slow some of the songs down, anyway, it really pops. So then I'm like, I'm going to go check out the label. And I went and checked out the label and looked at some of the other bands I got on there. And I'm like, yeah, but the thing that I noticed the most was that they had a lot, almost everything there was, they had on vinyl, they had 7 inches and 10 inches and 12 inches. But I noticed that all of them were inexpensive. So I placed an order from the Company, and it came in today, and it's heavy. So what I did, everything, I didn't buy anything over $15, and most of this was like 7 to 10 to 12. I got a lot for this. So let's run through this real quick. Now I'm going to tell you, I don't know anything about the bands aside from the fact that I did go through their site and I pulled up YouTube videos of the bands just to see if I liked them. And there's only one or so, that one band I think that I went ahead and took a chance on, that they tended to be a little more on the death side as far as vocals, but all the rest of them I'm like, yes, this is just Doom, heavy plotting type Doom stuff. Now it's funny when I say that, trying to tell my wife about Doom metal is similar to trying to explain to her about blues. She's not much of a negative person. She's like, why would you want to listen to blues and make you sad? Why would you want to listen to Doom that makes you sad? It seems melancholy, right? And some of it can be. But I'm trying to explain to her, no, it's more of a sound. And, I try to let her listen to some of it. It's a guitar tone. It doesn't necessarily have so much to do with the, overall feel of it. It's just kind of a guitar tone. So anyway, it's just kind of funny. So they sent a bunch of stickers similar to what they did before. You've got the Company logo. And these are other bands which are not even in this box. So these are bands I must have missed out on. Existem. Merlin. Now I think I do have one of these in here is a Merlin release, I believe. Rail Hazer, I think that's one of them too. So these are band stickers from another Company logo. Sorry, we're stoned. Another Company Records logo, and Orphans of Doom. Definitely, I know there's a couple in there. I think the Orphans of Doom albums were probably the ones that cost the most. Nice stiffeners in here that have the logo on it. I think that's really going above and beyond. All right, we've got a nice little stack here, all bubble wrapped together. Let's just open the bubble wrap and go into this. Convoker. I believe, if I recall correctly, this is related, or somehow this is Merlin. I don't know if that's a different band. But anyway, only 25 of these made, and I've got number 7 of 25. It's a 7-inch. Let's take a look and see. Clear. Here you go. Orphans of Doom, another 7-inch. It's got a little poster in here, or a little insert. Let us see. Wow, it's inside and inside. Kind of a gray. 10-inch. Druids. I always think 10 inches are really neat looking because they're just so out of the ordinary size. Kind of a minty blue, translucenty. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs on it. The Inner Altar. I like how these are all packaged with, oh, look at that. Dang. We got more. We've got an Inner Altar sticker. And we've got another Company sticker inside. This is on black. So what we got here? Young Bull. It also, I see, has some stickers. So you can see right here, it's got stickers for the company and a logo for the band. I'm trying to just speed through these a little bit because either you're interested or not. Kind of a yellowish, translucent. Now this has an insert in it here that's got the Motorhead picture on it. So album is called Midnight Climax, and it's actually 11 songs, so it's a full album. All right. Yeah, here's the rail hazer. Where Sky and Mountain Speak. It's got a rail hazer sticker in there just like the one he sent. And the insert has a picture of the band. Oh, it's a little fold out insert, as a matter of fact. Picture of the band. You can tell the album is of a color nature. Ooh, it's like a pretty pinkish purple blue meld there. Alright. This is one of the Orphans of Doom. Alright, it's got another picture of the band. It's on a splatter. There you go. Black with mint splatter colored vinyl. And there's one more, and that is also another Orphans of Doom. It's got stickers in here again. It's got the logo one that I already had, and then another company one. And I'm assuming the sticker on the back shows the color, which it does, because you can see that it is a black, and again, that kind of a minty blue. There's that paper splatter with a red inner meld to it. This one's real psychedelic looking, real cool. So that is it. We've got quite a bit here. This will be oh, look at that, the eyes are actually, you can see in there. So anyway, that's it. Again, if you're into a more of a doom type metal, you want to check these guys out, check out the company kc.com. Again, I just looked, and they recently sent me an email where things were on sale. They had a coupon code and everything. So sign up, check them out. Lots of great bands that are up and coming that are on this label, and you may enjoy them because I checked them all out, and I'm like, yeah. So I mean, I made the purchase, jumped in, and again, the prices are unbelievable. I'm to get a 12-inch record for $10-12, you know, that's brand new. It's just, to me, it's a plus in my book. Anyway, I'm going to give these all a listen. I'll know a little more about the bands in later times, but for now, this is all kind of a new experience, but it was worth it, again, for the price. Thanks for watching, though. I'll be back. Rock on and rock hard.